Day coming up this week. It's time to watch out for pranks. Here's one where a dad really surprised his son.
Boy, you should know what you're falling for. Baby, do you daddy? Ah! Dad, are you kidding me?
Was it cruel or funny?
Yeah.
Maybe a bit of both.
Development, I think.
There's a debate about pranks and their place in families. It was started by the editor of kidsbot.com.au, Margaret Rafferty. She's on the panel to talk to us about our daily dilemma today. Should you play pranks on your kids? G'day, Margaret.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, parenting expert Dr. Justin Coulson thinks that pranks can undermine trust between parents and kids.
Yes, when I rang him about this story and said, Justin, want an opinion, what do you think? Here's something that I did with my kids, we had a good laugh. He was quite taken aback. I feel like he was shocked at the casual level of cruelty in our family. But
What did you do?
I hid behind a tree on our property and pretended to be a pig because we knew there were wild pigs around and they all screamed and ran for the house. But I'm sorry, kids, I'm really sorry. I hope I haven't damaged you too much. But we all laughed about it afterwards, and I think that's the key to a
They'll
good
never eat
prank.
pork again. I mean, you realise. Bacon and eggs is out.
So that's why they became vegetarians. But,
You roll around in the mud too.
I mean, you can have fun. You can play with your kids and do that sort of stuff. And I think that is very, very funny. But, but pranks generally, I find, unless they're really well done, and they can be great, but usually it's a pretty sort of low level of wit. Like, it doesn't take much to say, hey, mate, your house is burning down. Oh, just kidding, no, it's not. Like, you know, like it's not...
Yeah, but
like
we're talking about children, aren't we?
We're talking about kids, so I think, you know, we find that shared moment of terror followed by laughter, I think that brings us closer.
I reckon.
Hey, kids, we're all going to die!
I think it depends on the child, because some kids are more anxious than others.
True.
But also a bit of harmless jokes, all right. But to me, posting it online, that's where I think it becomes nasty, because then I think that boy could feel humiliated.
Yes.
When his friends see it and people might tease him about it. So
I
maybe
think you're
keep
right.
the joking in-house and don't post it online.
I agree, and that's a
I
separate
have no
issue.
problem with lying to them. I mean, like kids, we're going to Disneyland this Easter, which is a little caravan park just outside of Wollongong. They see Mickey Mouse right across your sleeping bag. It's so cute.
Well, you're a funster, you're a comedian. Do you play pranks on your kids?
Yeah, but it's really obvious pranks. Like, we have these make-believe people, one that sits on top of the car while we're driving around, and we're like, get off there, Harry! And like, they all know it's a joke. Sometimes they'll be sarcastic to this, oh, Vince, we haven't seen Harry Gouchois today, or whatever. But as long as they're in on the joke, I find that's really useful.
Yeah, well, my kids do it to me too. So I'll come home from work and there'll be nobody there, and I'll be like, where are they all? And then I'll open the pantry and they'll jump out and surprise me.
And how long does it take before that gets old?
Never gets old, Joe. Never gets old.
What the other thing I worry about, like with the clip we saw there, what happens if there's a real axe-wielding homicidal maniac in the house and they think, oh, that's just mum again? It's like,
Well, I think that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Should you play pranks on your kids? Head to kidsbot.com.au to continue the conversation. Margaret, thank you for coming in and chatting.
Thank you very much.